Every new computer since Windows 10 rolled out has come with Microsoft Edge as your default browser. Even though the browser, which is technically the new and improved Internet Explorer, isn't horrible, some people like me just prefer to use something else, either Firefox or Google Chrome or another browser. And that's absolutely fine. But some people detest Microsoft Edge web browser so much, since you can't easily just click and uninstall it, they will literally get on YouTube and try to find a hack to get it off their computer. I even see comments on my YouTube channel where people are asking me, how do I get rid of Microsoft Edge? But some of these easy fixes that you see online could actually potentially have you download potentially dangerous software, or at worst, editing the registry, which a novice user should never do. And that would absolutely have disastrous repercussions for your computer. So I absolutely would not recommend doing that. You can just as easily use a different web browser, such as Chrome or Firefox or Brave or whatever, and with a couple quick steps, you can just basically hide Microsoft Edge on your computer. So it will absolutely stay on the computer, but you just won't see it. And that's a really good idea to have as a backup. Let me know in the comments which browser you prefer. So let me explain why keeping a backup browser is really important if you're a Windows user. There are lots of different types of malware that are on the internet, and sometimes you can accidentally click on something that completely knocks out your web browser. Lots of shady extensions out there too. And while some of them can be easily removed from your web browser, or at worst doing a reset on your browser's factory settings, sometimes that doesn't actually fix the problem. If you only use Microsoft Edge and your browser gets knocked offline, you're in some serious trouble because you can't go back online to fix it. So this is why if you use a different browser, keeping Microsoft Edge hidden in the background is a good idea. Because say, for example, you use Google Chrome and you run across one of these infections that knock your browser out, at least you have a working browser that is not infected, and you can open Microsoft Edge and get back online, re-download your Google Chrome or whatever, and in a few minutes, you're back online. And as I said before, it's really easy to hide it and get it out of the way so you don't even see it. But it's always a good insurance policy just in case. I would absolutely recommend never deleting the Microsoft Edge web browser that's on your computer, because it's always a good idea to have a backup. So let me show you how to easily remove Microsoft Edge from displaying on your computer without actually deleting the program. If you have Microsoft Edge as a shortcut on your desktop, you can just simply right-click it and delete it. If you have the Edge icon on your taskbar, you can right-click it and simply unpin it. The actual file to run Microsoft Edge is located in the Program Files x86 folder under Microsoft, then Edge, then Application, and you'll see the file called msedge.exe. This is the actual file that runs the browser. And as long as you leave that file where it is, even if you remove all the other shortcuts, you're not deleting the program. So it's always there, and you can always browse to it and open it, and now you have a working web browser again. As I said before, once you uninstall and reinstall the browser that you normally might use, at that point you can continue using it again, and Microsoft Edge just sits there in the background and minds its business. It doesn't take up hardly any space at all, and it's a great insurance policy to have. And as before, if you just want to get rid of it and not have it show up on your screen, it's as simple as just right-clicking and deleting shortcuts. The most important thing is the executable files will still be there if and when you need them. So I hope you can see how keeping Microsoft Edge as a backup is a good idea. All of the suggestions that I made for Edge will also work in other browsers. So for example, if you prefer Microsoft Edge, I would download Firefox or Google Chrome or even Bravo or just another working browser, and then do the same thing. Just delete the shortcuts and unpin them. The program will still be there as a backup to your Microsoft Edge if something were to ever happen to it. And if you'd like to know a handful of ways to get better usage out of your Windows PC, watch this video right here. As always, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.